Hello my cuties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Sophie. Hello, and we're just getting right into it. We are decorating some houses on my island Honeydew. If you missed it, I did start a new island and I built the entrance for it in an earlier video, so go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, this is basically a coastal granddaughter aesthetic island. I kind of explained it in my previous video as well, but just think lots of soft, gentle like blues, pastel pinks, all that kind of stuff. It was really fun getting to work with just these very soft, basic, kind of coastal-y color palettes. Before I get too into that, I wanted to say, address the elephant in the room, I guess, or raccoon in the room in Tom Nook's case. But yeah, I changed my username again. You might remember I started my YouTube as Peachy Sophie, and then a few months ago I changed it to Cheapy Soph, and now we're back to Peachy Sophie. You might have noticed that at the beginning, or if you saw my community post. But yeah, I'm impulsive and I spend way too much time thinking about my usernames. The whole reason I changed it in the first place was because Peachy Sophie is taken on Instagram, which is really annoying, and I hate that my usernames didn't match everywhere, so I was like, I'm gonna change it, so I changed it. But honestly, I really miss the whole Peachy Sophie thing because I've had that username for so long that like Peachy has become my nickname. Like my family literally calls me that, friends call me that. That's literally what I like nickname my Animal Crossing character. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's just me and I feel weird not having it anymore, so I decided to go back to it because I missed it. And yeah, that's enough on that. But yeah, impulsive rebranding, very fun. Also very fun decorating this house. I have not really done houses in a while. I'm mostly done with all my houses on my Forever Island Peach, and I haven't really played Happy Home Paradise in a while, so this was a nice change of pace, just doing interiors. And I actually filmed this stuff before I did my intro build. I started with the houses, which was kind of nice. It's just definitely a lot easier to decorate, I feel like, in this house decorating mode than like, you know, trying to actually, you know, if you're decorating outside, you have to like get the furniture and figure out what you want ahead of time. With this, it was just fun to just kind of grab whatever I want, and it kind of just helped me get into the mindset of this very like neutral coastal vibe. So it was a lot of fun. And yeah, for Goldie, I didn't really have like a lot of plans going into any of these houses, honestly. I kind of just went for it. But my idea I ended up thinking for Goldie is that she's like a student. Maybe it's like, you know, her summer break and she's just taking a couple of, you know, summer classes to catch up. And yeah, this is just her little summer home she lives in by the beach. Very fancy. I love this little layout I did. I'm gonna fully admit I'm repeating layouts I've done for houses on my own island, so this is super similar to the layout I did for Sasha's house, I think, where I tucked in this little bathroom in the back corner with the partition walls. And then in Sasha's house, I actually have a bed in the corner facing that tension pole rack, and then there's like a little TV, so it's like you can see TV in bed. But for this house, I decided to instead do this little studying thing in the corner, and I think it's so cute. I love it. I love she's got her little you know, reading nook where she can also, you know, work on writing. I don't know what she studies. I feel like she should be like an English major, like she's like writing a book or something. Maybe I'm basically just like visualizing Love Actually, you know, the scene where he's like writing his book and he's in this little kind of, it gives like beachy vibes because it's like by a lake or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of what I imagined for her. She's just, you know, writing her book, studying, doing whatever in this cute little house. And yeah, I played around a lot with the color palettes too, which you're gonna see a little bit later on. But I wanted it to be like neutral but not too neutral, and still have color but not be too crazy colorful. It was a lot, but I'm gonna let you just watch me decorate for a little bit, and I'll check back in a minute. Okay, so this is that part I was kind of talking about earlier where I basically just started messing with the colors a lot. The house is basically done here, but I was like, do I want that blue sofa? And then I was just second guessing myself, like, yeah, do I want more whites? Do I want more yellows? Do I want to add pink in? So you're gonna see me switch around the furniture a lot in this next part. Um, just changing up all the different colors, all the different patterns, just going crazy. And I think I ultimately ended up going back to the very blue and white theme that I originally had. But I think all of these different themes were fun. I don't know why, but I just really was thinking blue for her. But then I was like, oh, Goldie is like yellow, so maybe I should do more yellows. Like I tried the yellow top here. I do think it's actually super, super cute, but I don't know. Ultimately, I decided to go back with the very blue tones, and I think it's just really pretty. I feel like ultimately that just gives me the biggest coastal vibe of anything. All right, and here is where I got started on Maddie's house. Spoiler alert, I think this is my favorite house I did out of every house that I've done on this island so far. I think it's so, so freaking cute. But yeah, I ended up doing all the exteriors pretty much identical, just changing up like the doors so that they're slightly different colors. But I overall wanted everyone to be really matchy, which I've never really done that before on an island. I usually have quite a bit of variation, like at least 2 or 3 different exterior styles, but for this island I wanted everyone's house to look super, super similar. And another thing that I've never done before that I've always wanted to do was using one of these huge crazy window codes. Back when 2.0 first dropped and we got these like glow in the dark stickers, I feel like everyone was doing these huge crazy like custom window things, and I've always loved it, but I've never had the code space to really do it before. But for this island, I've been going pretty minimalist with my code designs. I think I have like, do I have a sand path? I don't know if I even have a sand path. I think I just have grass and like a sandy road, and that's about it, which is kind of reserved for me. Only 2 versions of the path is. It's kind of crazy. Oh wait, no, I did also have like a white brick tile path. But anyways, yeah, I usually have an insane amount of paths and just codes in general. But since I had a lot of extra space, I wanted to have one of these huge window codes, and I thought it would be perfect for some really beachy houses. It can look like you're literally right on the water. You can just step out into your backyard and the beach is right there. And for yeah, so for Maddie's house, I wanted her to kind of be like, she basically is kind of like a little surfer girl. She's like very, overall, she's very like pink Pilates, princess, yoga, girly, very, just loves the beach. She goes surfing every day. She swims a lot, very fit. She's just in her self-care wellness era, and I love that for her. So I give her this really cute, like modern kitchen. I played around with the layout so much. It's really a struggle sometimes to get really cute kitchens, but I worked on it and I'm ultimately so happy with how it turned out. Gave her like a cute little island where she can just sit and eat her yummy, healthy meals she prepares. And yeah, I think it's just so cute. I would so love to have a kitchen like this, just like I'm usually into very like cozy, cottagey, small, cluttered little rooms, but I do also love the idea of, yeah, having this very bright, airy, modern open kitchen, and you've got like your big windows that you can see the ocean with. It's just so pretty. I so want that. I'm jealous. Also, these pink stools. I love decorating with pink. Y'all already knew that. Y'all know I love pink. But yeah, her house was definitely a lot more pink than Goldie's. More pink than really anyone's house on this island. Well, spoiler alert, Miss Nana, who you'll see her house in a future video. She's got the pinkest house for sure. But I wanted Maddie to have a lot of pink. Like I wanted that to be her main accent. Everyone's kind of got like an accent color. Like Goldie's is mainly just blue. I think Maddie's color is definitely pink. That's the kind of recurring color you see in here. And yeah, I just really love it. And right now I'm doing in the corner here. I've been doing this a lot in a lot of my houses lately, and it's really fun. I'm trying to make almost like entryways. So this I love. There's this little divider, and then I think I put down like the key tray. So it's like, it's right when you first come in, you can just set your keys down. Not the frying pan, not the frying pan in the front door. Um, and then yeah, you got like this big floor length mirror so you can check how you look before you're leaving. I just think that's really cute. I feel like usually it's really hard to fit like rooms, I guess, in here. Like I always want to do like a kitchen and a bedroom and a bathroom, like a whole home, but you can't always do that. So I've kind of given up on doing that. Like this house doesn't have a bedroom by the end. At least I don't think I put a bed in. I think it's just, well, we'll see. We'll find out together, I guess. I filmed this like several weeks ago, so I'm already like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did for this house. But yeah, one thing I like to do is, have a little entryway. I've done like little like laundry room, mud room kind of style things in here. Yeah, it's just like a cute little entryway spot to just sit and, see how you look and get ready before you go. So as you can probably tell, I really struggled with how to decorate just this skinny little walkway. It was, since, you know, I normally would put like a TV or something over here, but since I had this big window code, that wall was kind of preoccupied. And I don't know why, I feel like it's weird putting a TV like sideways. Like I just can't put it on the right wall for some reason. It bothers me. So I tried doing like a sofa, I tried doing a bed, I tried doing a lofted bed, like to see how that worked. But ultimately what I ended up going with was basically a little spot to do yoga, because as I said earlier, my thought I ended up having for her is that, you know, she's super into health and wellness. She's a little, you know, green smoothie yoga Pilates girly. She's very healthy. She journals, she meditates. She's that girl. She's the it girl. So yeah, I ended up giving her just a little spot where she can do yoga and stretch out. I think in a second here I put down like a little laptop, and so she can, like, you know, watch her little yoga workout videos on YouTube. I just thought that was, you know, kind of realistic that she'd have just like a little tiny table in the corner where she just sits and does her little workouts. And yeah, I think it's really fun. I really don't use the exercise equipment in any of my builds because I just don't really like it. Like my jock, the only jock villager I have is, well, I don't have any on this island, but on my Forever Island, I just have Dom, and his house basically looks like he's a little kid. Like, I did not want to give him workout equipment. I don't know. I really don't like working with it. It's just, I don't know, not cute, not aesthetic, but I worked with what I could with the cutest aesthetic workout stuff we do have. So yeah, Maddie has her little yoga mat and her little pink kettlebell. Um, Very cute. I have this item here. It's actually a mod. You can probably tell it's replaces the wooden block bench. So for some reason I was thinking, oh, I could put furniture here, like on top of it, like a table, but you can't because the wooden block bench doesn't let you do that. So I got really sad because it looks really cute. It's supposed to be like the little like green bench they sit on in the plaza to, you know, what do they do? Is it when they're watching stars or something? I don't know, but you know, they have a little bench out sometime, and yeah, it doesn't work as a table. That makes me angry. I was thinking it was like the Zen bench and it would work, but unfortunately not. But it still turned out super cute, and I think this is such a cute little house for her. All right, and finally here we have Julia. She kind of ended up being the most grandma-like on this island so far. I feel like both of the other houses I did, they're definitely younger girls, but Julia to me is like your cool aunt or your grandma who, yeah, she's just retired, lives on the beach, doing her grandma core things. You know, she just goes walking, enjoying the ocean waves, all that good stuff. And yeah, her house, I ended up making the accents a lot of blues and greens since that's kind of what she has for her default interiors. You can probably see, excuse me, I'm once again burping. There's not a single voiceover that I film where I'm not burping or sneezing or yawning or having some sort of bodily reaction. I truly can't be calm just for one voiceover. I have to always be making weird noises, but yeah, I really like how this house turned out too. It's just a very cute little cottagey home. I feel like my last two houses I did definitely more on the modern side, especially Maddie. So this one I kind of just stayed to my comfort zone and did a very cottagey house. At first here I'd started, I was trying to do very modern like I did the other ones, but I got bored of it very quickly, and yeah, I ended up just giving her a very little cottagey granny house, and yeah, I really like how it turned out. So I ended up in the end taking out that partition shelf thingy, and honestly I wish I'd left it in because it looks so cute. I feel like it's one of my favorite items to work with. It just makes spaces look so much more fancy, like it's a custom building kind of thing. Since we can't really change the overall shape of the room, like we're just stuck with like squares and rectangles for all of our decorating. It just, I don't know, makes it a little more interesting and fun to have the cool wall shelving. But ultimately, yeah, I did take it out, which I just did, RIP shelf. And I decided instead just to give her a very granny-like little table with chairs here. I think this is so cute too. Like I can so imagine her having like friends over just for like some tea or coffee and I don't know, maybe some fresh baked cookies or something or scones. I don't know. I think it's just so cute though. And yeah, I want to say that I really like it, but I think I've already said that like 6 times during this voiceover, so I will not say that. Yeah, and the rest of this room I basically just stuffed with plants. As you can see, whenever I don't know what to do in a room, I just do plants. When in doubt, always add plants. You know, if you ever need a cute decor piece, just get a plant. It's perfect. And I did also end up doing that kind of entryway mudroom thing I talked about. In this house, she has a little washing machine right as you walk in. That's something that I did on, I think, Melba's house on my island Peach, and I really love it. It just feels kind of cute. Like you walk in and it's just like a little mud room. I can imagine that, you know, she goes on lots of walks on the beach and just comes in right away and just kicks off her dirty clothes into the washing machine. She's like probably super neat and tidy and wants everything super, super clean. And with that, this is basically the end of the video. So we're gonna get a quick little ending shot here of each of the houses. I love how they turned out. I love that Maddie's drinking tea in this clip. It is so her. It's so perfect. But let me know what you think of all these houses. Would you have done them differently? Was this any helpful for your own island? I know villager interiors can be so difficult to decorate because it's such a small space. It's small yet also big. I'm so mad she literally replaced furniture with the crafting bench here, but this was the only footage I could get of her. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye, my friends. Stay peachy.